Welcome to Quick Shots, a short format traditional archery podcast, where we introduce you to some of the world's most influential traditional archers, and occasionally, some random dudes. Help keep this content ad-free by supporting us on patreon.com/archerygeek. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, archerypass.com, for all your traditional archery needs.
Okay.
Anything you say can and will be used against you.
All right, yeah,
Yep.
try not to say anything back because it's recorded indefinitely. Hey, everyone, welcome back to Quick Shots. I'm your host, Mick Chambers. Oh, what a cool episode we got today for everyone. Oh, my God. We got Frank and we got Maxwell and we got Dana. And we're about to talk a little bit about archery in Michigan. And I'm excited about this. This is going to be fun. Hey, Maxwell, how you doing?
Good.
Thanks for joining the show, man. I appreciate that you're going to take time and your coach is allowing you to do this. That's pretty good. Frank being the coach, Dana being the mom. And this is really exciting. I think you're how old are you?
Me?
Okay.
No. Max, can I call you Max or you go by Maxwell?
I'm 13.
13 years old. You are the youngest guest I've ever had on this show, and Frank is concurrently the oldest guest. We are now.
Wow. I thought you were older than me, Mick.
Yeah, I am way older than you, Frank.
Way older.
Hey, why don't we start? So we'll step back for a second. Frank, why don't you introduce yourself and can you tell us a little bit about your club and what you do there?
My name is Frank Cherrill. I'm a level 3 NTS coach at a club in Troy, Michigan called Rising Phoenix Archery, and we teach archery.
Yeah,
we do primarily target archery. You know, we have the occasional people that come in for compound and hunting type stuff there, but we are a target archery club, and anybody that comes in and wants to be involved in our club, we take them as we're doing target archeries. That's
awesome.
So,
and you've been pretty. You've had some really great success. So we'll talk a little bit about that in a bit. But I want to meet Maxwell. Hey, Max, can you give us a little bit of rundown of who you are and what are you doing there?
Well, my name is Maxwell Buick, and I do archery.
Do you remember how we found out about this place?
No.
It's a long time ago. We came here with some friends.
Oh, yeah. It's like a group.
Like a group party kind of thing.
That's like a couple of years ago. Then I was so like about 2 months back.
Yeah, a few months back.
I want to do archery because I'm reading a book called The Trials of Apollo. It's a good series.
Wow.
Is that the Rick Riordan?
Yeah.
You can tell me after.
Oh, but I don't see it.
Oh, is it Rick Riordan? I think has a series.
Yeah.
I think
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, I love that. I mean, we get people in archery for all kinds of things. As long as you didn't say Katniss Everdeen, we're okay. I know she brings a lot of people in. We had her on the show. Hey, I had Kat on the show like a month ago. She was not very friendly. I'm just letting people know right now. So, no, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. Okay, so wait. So I hear Frank's your coach though. Is that true story? And how do you like that? How do you like that?
Good. He's a great coach.
He's a great coach. You're under duress. I think you're under duress. I don't.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I would describe Coach Frank as like a clown in a bear suit. I don't know if you would agree.
Well,
have you ever heard that, Mick?
I'm sold. I'm sold. I'm going to be signing up for lessons too now.
Oh, man.
This is not going well so far, Frank.
I know.
Max, so sorry, I missed that. Let's go back a little bit. How long have you been shooting archery for?
About 2 months.
2 months. And do you love it, or do you like it, or do you hate it?
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. It's something to do. And, call friends and play video games.
Is it better than video games or worse than video games?
It is equal.
Oh, I'll take equal. That's a win. That is a win. I'm going to tell you right now, brother, that is a win for us in the archery community. And Dana, did you help push this? Is this something he came up with?
No, he came up with this. And in fact, I think you were bugging me about doing it for months, maybe 6 months or more. But I just wasn't so sure about it. I mean, we don't have a hunting background in our family, and I didn't really know what it was all about. So I guess I dragged my feet. But then we bumped into a friend of ours, and her daughter had been involved with archery and head coach Frank, and they just sang his praises. And I thought, okay, all right, I'll give it a try. We'll go in one time and we'll just see. And Max just
one time. That's all it takes, Mick. One time.
Like a fish to water, Max was. Is that right? Yeah, no, it's just
very similar.
Very similar. Very similar. I met Frank one time too, and I didn't have the same reaction, but he's growing on me. He is definitely growing on me. So Max, keep that up. Keep going back. There's going to be now. Listen. This is one thing I did hear, and I'm all the joking aside, Max, and you got to tell me. All right, I need you to be honest with me. I heard that Coach Frank is super, super tough.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. He's tough on you.
Tough as nails?
Yeah.
Fingernails, though. Tough as nails, but they're fingernails.
Okay, but do you think that helps you to learn better?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, and then how do you feel like you've made a lot of progress in the last 2 months, I guess?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, tremendous.
Oh, when your coach says tremendous, I don't think he hands out praises very often. So if he says tremendous, I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about your. So what kind of archery do you do, Max?
Just shooting.
Bear bow archery.
Bear bow archery.
Sounds familiar. I think I might have heard of it once or twice. Okay, bear bow archery. So you don't even have sights on your bow, or you don't even have like a release or nothing. You just shoot at the target. Like it's all you.
Yep.
And are you any good at? So I guess you are good at that. Your coach said you're pretty good.
No.
Do you think you're good? That's what I want to know. I want to know if you think.
Yes, I think I'm good, but I need way more practice too.
All right. Are you thinking about entering into tournaments or anything like that?
Not anytime soon.
For people who are listening to this and not watching, Coach Frank is saying yes.
Not anytime soon, but in the future, probably yeah.
All right. And are you left-handed or right-handed archer?
Right-handed.
Good. Those left-handed guys, man. I don't know. I don't know how they shoot the bow with the left hand. It's really weird. It's really, really, really weird. It is super weird. Anyway, so tell me a little bit more about what archery means to you. Like, is it something that you think about constantly, or is it, okay, well, I do it as just a part-time sport, or are you like really into archery right now?
Well, when Friday comes, I'm like, oh sweet, I got archery.
Good.
So I look forward to doing archery, and then after I do archery, I'm like, dang, I got like a whole week until I do my next one.
That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. And but yeah, you need to get out more often. Do you get a chance to practice at home? Does your mom let you set up in the kitchen and shoot your arrows?
No. But I do archery exercises to help me build muscle. So the bows are easier to handle.
Okay. And so what kind of equipment are you shooting? Like what kind of bow do you have? Do you know, Coach?
I have no idea.
He shoots one of our club bows. It's just a recurve. It's one of those Venture 2.0s.
Nice.
Wooden riser right now. Just I'm pushing for equipment, as you can guess, but we're waiting to see if that love affair really takes off. He loves it on Friday, I bet, but I'm sure you right now, after I just beat him up, that like archery, he can wait another 7 days to touch the bow, right?
So coach, when you have a young fellow like this that's just starting off, what's your approach? Like, what's your approach to teaching someone who just comes in like this?
Well, as you know, Max is special, but it just depends on their age. And, I try to have a super fun lesson the first time because obviously I want to trick their mind that they want to keep coming back and having fun. So I need to get them back in the door. But for the most part, we just base it off their abilities, what the archer is capable of. If he can shoot for 2 hours, then we shoot for 2 hours. If we can only get 30 minutes, we shoot for 30 minutes. So if I can only get 30 minutes, I just make sure that we concentrate mostly on as much form as we can. But if I can shoot for 2 hours, I'm going to try to put some sort of fun game in. We'll shoot for form a little bit. We'll make it fun so they want to come back. And then I'll beat them up extra hard at the very end to let them know who the boss is. And then I'm developing Stockholm syndrome in the archers, basically.
Beat them until they love you. I get it.
That's exactly right.
Coach, you mentioned Max is special. So does Dana, does Max do you have like is there a special way that you approach going into different sports with Max, Dana, or is there nothing that's going to stop him?
I guess it's been something that we've worked together along the way. Would you like to talk about CP, or do you want me to throw that in the mix? Okay. So Max has something called cerebral palsy. Mm-hmm. And so that causes some differences, some weakness in muscles, and it's I think that's size said it all. Mm-hmm. There's some added challenges there, some difficulty with speaking clearly. So there's a lot of things, Max, that you do that I notice take a lot more concentration and willpower to get them done. So I guess like one sport at a time, we just kind of figure it out. I mean, you play soccer and physical sports at school and when you were younger, but that can take a tough toll on someone getting knocked around that maybe doesn't have the same muscle coordination as the kids you're playing with. And so it was something interesting with archery to get things started, and we really didn't know, would you be able to pull the bow back and hold it or not? Would we have to find like some kind of a special construction of a bow? And so the first lesson, when Coach Frank was talking about, hey, if they can do, an hour, it's an hour. If it's 2 hours, 2 hours. I mean, maybe there was 15 minutes of bow use in that first lesson or something, and maybe 5 breaks. and so we didn't really know what we could expect. And so every week Max is coming back and he's showing up, and every week Coach Frank is going, okay, one less break, or no breaks this time, or one more, you got one more in you. And this time today he shot for an hour, no breaks, and he's able to pull that bow back. And I know I'm a mom, but I was really impressed.
Yeah, it's good. And again, you're the youngest fellow here on our Quick Shot podcast. I mean, having CP and being able to do that, Max, I honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I train, I don't train an hour. That's a lot of work. And so, I'm a big dude, and so for you to pull that off, I can see where you're very proud of him today, getting that done. Coach, what do you think? Did he do okay today? Did he do okay today?
Yeah. So, I mean, if we would talk briefly about today's lesson, Max and I haven't worked together in a couple weeks just for, he was sick and out of town. And so today I just want to test the endurance and see, let's just get back into it. And he was tired at the end, and I asked him a very important question. Are you hurt or injured?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means. If you're injured, I got to take you out of the game. If you're hurt, you can keep playing. So I pushed him a couple extra ends just so we can make sure we got exactly an hour, which the hour doesn't mean anything. What it does mean is I don't want to treat Max like he's got any issues. Max is an archer. Whenever anybody walks into our range, that's the only way I'm going to treat him forever, is an archer. And I want him to not do private lessons because, he feels like he can't be part of our classes. So if he can shoot for an hour with me, then he can shoot for an hour in a class. And if he can shoot for an hour in a class and he can hit the paper every time, then he can go shoot at a tournament because they get a break in between sometimes, right? And if he can do it on one day, then he can do it at 2 days in a row. And it's, archery, anybody can do archery. Yeah. And I want to put that out there, that it doesn't matter. You somehow, some way, you can put a bow in your hand and put an arrow hole in a paper. And that's how we approach every lesson. So I'm not going to let them sit down and take a break. Like, you can have a sip of water, right? But that's about it. You're not sitting down and just watching other people. We got work to do. We're trying to get gooder.
He's tough. He's a tough dude, Max. Max, tell me about your. What was that?
Max is correcting my English. I said gooder. He said better.
That's exactly right. I think he was doing that for emphasis, but we get it. Hey, Max, tell us about your side of the story on this. So having CP and wanting to do archery, I imagine there's other things you really want to do. Like, how are you managing this? You're a young fella, young lad. You feel like you've got it in you to just keep going? Is this affecting you? Or how do you feel? Tell us how you feel.
Well, I feel that, with my CP, I'm weakened, but I feel like I can do it. Like, if other people can do it, I can too. Like, well, it helps me with strength and spending time away from the screen, which I tend to do. But, I look forward to archery because it's a break from the screen and I get to do something active and fun too.
More push-ups next week then.
What?
We get more active.
There's no push-ups. He's not making you do push-ups, Max, is he?
No.
No, okay.
So, curious, may I ask Max a question?
Yes, for sure.
I'm curious, how much does it feel like to you that your CP is like an issue or a thing on your mind when you come to archery?
Not much. Like, it's back in my mind. It's still there, but it's not. It's not saying like you can't do this. You can't, like, you can't do it. Like, but I know I can do it because I did it multiple times before. So I just ignore that feeling and go through it, knowing that I can do it, and it's not stopping me.
Yeah,
Powerful.
Yeah, that is amazing. That's amazing for a young dude. And you just keep hammering away. Listen to what your coach has to say. Trust the process. All those really good things that you're doing, and he will help you get through it, Max. And I know he's got Coach Frank has a lot of good archers under his belt. So listen to what he's got to say, and you're going to get through it. It sounds like you're already getting stronger, bigger, faster, more accurate. all those really cool things, man. And it doesn't, and you're not getting your own way, are you? You just said you're not going to worry about, the CP. It's in the back of your head, but yeah, that's exciting. I can't wait to keep following you and see where you do on tournaments and stuff like that. So we'll have to just keep up to date. Is there anything else you want to tell anyone about CP and just kind of give awareness? Like, should other people with CP try archery?
Yeah, I think like they should try it, and if if they can't do it, just try. But if you really, really can't do it, then just don't.
Okay.
That's
Solid advice.
Absolutely.
rock solid. If you
Absolutely.
can't do it, don't. But you can.
Yeah, but you can. Look at me. I can't. I'm not very good at archery. Frank will tell you, but I keep doing
Oh,
it.
that's not true, man.
I
I
keep
just want to
trying.
point.
Yeah, go ahead.
He said a few minutes ago, he's like, if everybody else can do it, then I can
Yes.
do it.
That's right.
That's pretty strong. And for me, it's some of the days we're not practicing, Mick, you know how hard it is and all, right? If
Yep.
this young man can come into this archery range and not complain and be involved with the CP, we don't have nothing to complain about, man.
As you've said to me multiple times, Frank, we got no excuses but to get there and train, right? And Max, you're inspirational, dude. Like
100%.
seriously, inspirational to work through with CP and just show up and say, you keep telling people, you're saying just get better and better. Get better and better, man. Hey, we'll leave it at that. I really do want to thank you for being on the show. That was really amazing that you came on. And again, you're the youngest dude. You're the youngest person on this show.
Records.
I just
Did you
cannot.
get a
You're
plaque
breaking
for that?
records already. I can't believe it.
You get a plaque for that?
You get my admiration. And
First archer, the youngest, and the first one with CP.
absolutely. And we're gonna so Max, we're gonna put this up online on YouTube. Share it with your friends. Dana, share it if you're in that community, that CP community. Share it and listen to those are really inspiring words. I mean, we get more people into archery. Just fantastic, man. That would be great. Inspiration, man. Thank you very much. Hunt the good stuff, everyone. And is there anything else you want to say before we leave?
Try your best.
Try your best.
The mix.
Try your.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
I wasn't-
and thank you for.
I wasn't fishing for the compliment, but I appreciate you.
Yeah, you
Okay.
were. I want to say thanks
Okay.
for. I reached out to you and I said I need help, and you didn't say why, how come, or because. Man, I appreciate you very much. You said, "How can I help?" I asked you if we could do this so we could get Max's story out there, and you said 100%. We only met each other one time. My
Mhm.
reputation did precede me because you interviewed Christina.
Yep.
And you were like, "Oh my God, you're the guy." And I appreciate you taking the time and doing this for me and for Max specifically. So, I
That's
got
what
a friend for life, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. And look out for this kid right here because he's going to be shooting tournaments. There's no doubt about it.
Well, we'll keep up to date on you, Max and Frank. It's the single string
Yep.
community, man. We love each other.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. For sure.
Okay.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Mick.
Thank you very much. Take care, everyone. Talk to you later.
Bye.